Probably because I had McDonald's last night, and the night before that I had Taco Bell, and then I had crumble cookie. It's honestly been tragic.
Doesn't seem tragic to me. It seems like a good time.
It's honestly been tragic.
Coach Greg, in today's video, how to say you have body dysmorphia without saying you have body dysmorphia. Well, Alex Eubanks decided to make a video, and it's how he determines his body fat percentage. Now remember, most people in the world, they say, I use Coach Greg's laser eyes, as they know, aside from the MRI, it's the most accurate. Other people, they resort to inaccurate things like the DEXA scan, something better, perhaps hydrostatic weighing or skinfold calipers. But Alex Eubanks, well, he does something different. We're going to show you this method.
I'm extremely bloated right now. I feel like a fat ass.
And so right now, just a disclaimer, full disclaimer, he's extremely bloated right now and he feels like a fat ass as he stands there looking like a Greek god in a tank top with vascularity, symmetry, wide shoulders, thick looking chest, looking absolutely phenomenal. I mean, imagine looking as good as this. Imagine this. So 99.999% of the world thinking, well, I'll never look like that, and so I can't imagine it. And so they're watching him, they're seeing him say, I feel like a fat ass. And so it'd be kind of like Wesley Vissers winning the Arnold Classic and saying, yeah, I don't look very good. Really? You don't. Who looks better? Name them. Rare does anyone look as good as Wesley Vissers. And so imagine if I were to compare myself to Wesley Vissers. I don't look so good. I'm fatter than him. I'm shorter than him. I'm not as good looking as him. He talks cooler than me. And so I feel horrible about myself. But I don't, because guess what? I don't compare myself to Wesley Vissers. And so please don't compare yourself to Alex Eubanks.
I feel like I just have gas in me. Probably because I had McDonald's last night, and the night before that I had Taco Bell.
And so last night I had McDonald's, and the night before that I had Taco Bell. And so I got a lot of gas in me. And so he's bloated because he's eating McDonald's and Taco Bell. Does this look like the physique of a guy who's having Taco Bell and McDonald's? Well, no, not really. But remember, calories in, calories out. And so perhaps the rest of the day, he's eating quality foods, fruits, vegetables, proteins, healthy fats, and so on.
And then I had crumble cookie.
I mean, I don't necessarily think that eating a crumbled cookie causes gas and or bloating. However, if you are eating in a calorie surplus, those extra calories can in fact be stored as body fat. And so, yeah, I don't recommend you just eat fast food every day. This is shit food, as Eddie Abu would put it.
Probably because I had McDonald's last night, and the night before that I had Taco Bell, and then I had crumble cookie. It's honestly been tragic.
Okay, and so in my repertoire of thoughts, I'm thinking back to various tragedies around the world. And so eating a crumbled cookie in fast food for a couple nights doesn't seem tragic to me. It seems like a good time.
I'll show you the physique after literally eating whatever the hell I want for the last 2 months and doing like no cardio.
He's now gonna unveil the physique. He's gonna remove the wife beater that's tighter than friggin' last time because all those muscles protruding throughout his skin. And remember, this is eating whatever the hell he wants for 2 months. And perhaps he's wearing a squeam. You know those tight clothings that keep everything in place, kind of like a corset? And so perhaps once the top comes off, he's going to veil a massive belly. Perhaps he's been flexing the stomach, but once he relaxes it, it's going to be more bloated than last time. We're not going to see any abs. We're not going to see a six-pack. We're going to see a keg.
I'm doing like no cardio.
And not to mention he's doing a zero cardio. And so perhaps he's not a fan of Sam Sulek. After all, Sam Sulek did call him Andrew Eubanks. Let's see Andrew Eubanks squat this. How could he be watching Sam Sulek and doing no cardio? We all know Sam Sulek promotes more cardio than last time. Even on the Arnold stage, when being asked for the crowd, his last sentence is, please do your cardio. He encourages cardio.
I can't even take my freaking wife beater off.
Alex clearly frustrated. He can't take his shirt off. It's too tight under all that muscle. And so what are the results?
This is how we're looking. 100% gained some fat.
And so remember, after 2 months of doing no cardio and eating anything and everything that he wants and being bloated from Taco Bell, McDonald's, and a crumble cookie, this is the damage. This is horrendously tragic. Remember, I watched the Titanic, was very sad watching people freeze to death, you know, falling in the water. It's very cold. I don't like the cold. I would not imagine falling into the ocean and freezing to death. And so this, very tragic. Let us see the results.
Some of you guys might not be able to tell, but if you like, I can tell based on where I look like right here.
And so as he stands to the side and twists over, I can tell I'm fat because of this right here. See that? I judge how fat I am by right here. If I can pinch this, It means I'm fat.
We're probably sitting around 13.
And so he says he has about 13% body fat. Now, let's assume it is 13. I like 13. 13, the place to be. And so if you're 13% body fat, you got it made. And so he says, I'm not single-digit body fat anymore. Well, you don't need to be when you look like this. Now, remember, I understand I'm a bodybuilder. I've competed. I have single-digit body fat. It's below 8%. I'm excessively lean. But remember, I don't eat whatever the hell I want. I don't eat everything I want. I haven't gone to McDonald's or Taco Bell in years, and I'm certainly not skipping cardio. I was in a bike race against 555 other competitors, and I placed first place. I'm doing cardio harder than last time. And so when I have sub 8% body fat, I feel pretty good. But do I need to be sub 8% body fat to look good? I don't think so. I'm very lean. So lean that people that notice it right away. I don't need to be this lean. But remember, I'm eating from my cookbook. I'm doing a lot of cardio. I'm not even natural. I'm on HRT. Which brings up another point. The number one question that people asked me at the Arnold Classic was, is Alex Eubanks natty? It wasn't, how do I lose weight? It wasn't, what do you think about Sam Sulek? It was, is Alex Eubanks natty? And what do you think I said? No, of course I don't think he's natty. I've already done videos on it. And if anything, this makes me even more confident he's not natty. This is how he looks without doing any cardio, having Taco Bell, McDonald's, and crumble cookies while being bloated. He went up to a tragic 13% body fat in his mind. Now, what do I think his percent body fat is? I think it's close to 10, perhaps just over 10%. Maybe it's 11. Guy looks incredible. Now, unless he has fat thighs, perhaps he's carrying his body fat in his legs, or maybe he has very fat back. But from the front, this looks very good. He has a little bit of fat he can pinch in the front. I do too. Look, right down here. You see that? There's some fat there. Okay, there's a little bit. It's reminiscent of when Jeff Cavalier said, hey, I gotta lose those love handles. And he stood looking like this and said, those love handles, I need to lose those.
So when I do this pose that I always do on Instagram, based on if I can see this lower ab, the bottom part dictates honestly for me when I'm close to single digit or not.
And so when I do that pose on Instagram, if I can't see my lower ab, I feel fat, because I have body dysmorphia. This is me. And so imagine looking that incredible, and unless you can see the outline of the lower ab, you think that you're at 13% body fat. It's not good. You don't have single digits. And so it's a tragedy because I can no longer see that lower ab. Imagine if I said, if I can't see 7 cross striations in my glutes, it's a tragedy. It's honestly been tragic. Nah, bro, what's tragic is that your brain is telling you that eating a cookie and some Taco Bell is the end of the world. Great point. The dysmorphia is crazy. That's what I was thinking. Dysmorphia is in the house. Bro's the epitome of fishing for compliments. At this point, body dysmorphia has got him. Bro's trashing my dream physique. Now, this is setting unrealistic standards and driving people into dysmorphia. Don't do steroids, kids. You look great. You're just insecure if you're not going in for competitions. I'm a fat ass. Yeah, probably close to 13% body fat. If he's 13% body fat, then I'm a million. You have had significant gains, and honestly, if you're unnatural, you still have an amazing physique. Body dysmorphia at its finest. I feel bad. Bro suffers from really bad dysmorphia. Tren is a hell of a drug. Psychologists will write about you the body dysmorphia chapter of their 101 textbooks. It's called skin that everyone has. Not even my body dysmorphia is that bad. Damn. Dysmorphia is real, LOL. And do I think Alex Eubanks is natural? Absolutely not. This only makes me think he's even more not natural. Previously stated his testosterone levels were in the 200s and 400s and 600s at his best, and then suddenly it went up to 926. That is higher than me, and I'm on HRT. What I'm seeing is a guy who's perhaps using something. I suggest it being enclomiphene. I don't believe he's natural, and he's not doing cardio. He's eating what he wants, and he still looks amazing. Imagine having those kind of genetics. And so if you argue with me that it's all just about hard work, that if anyone just puts in the work that they can get an amazing physique, Exhibit A, he doesn't do cardio, he eats what he wants, and looks like this. genetics. Not saying that people who look amazing don't train hard, but if you don't have amazing genetics, clearly going to be next to impossible to look like Alex Eubanks. And so let me know in the comment section, has body dysmorphia entered the chat? And if you are in fact natty, trying to stay natty, trying to make the gains, consider using Ecti Builder and or Turk Builder for more gains than last time. Also GO2 Max for improved cardio. Remember, various Ecti steroids in several studies have been shown to increase muscle mass, strength, and so on. If you don't believe me, look for the numerous reviews. Please go check out my website. And if you're interested in any of my supplements, it's code Greg, 15% off. Subscribe, click the bell button, comment to boost the algorithm. Please like the video if you in fact liked it. If you're trying to lose weight, struggling, please consider Cookbook 3.0 or any of my cookbooks. Also my Circle Diet book, the training books. We have so many of these on the website. Free diet and training programs. If you got no money, get over there. It's free. Also become one of the over 300,000 newsletter subscribers. Head on my website. Don't forget code Greg, 15% off. And until next time, I am out.